Shalom Yasharal, all praises and glory goes to our mighty power Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakak, Wadash, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone that teach and rule well, who we learn this knowledge and wisdom from. Salutations unto the elect man that's feeding the sheep of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, in sincerity and in truth with this great gospel. With this great gospel, man. With this great gospel, where would we be without this gospel? You would be in the world. You would be in the world. You would be lost. You would be trying to achieve something. When really, when you look around, there's nothing to achieve. Only thing that's worth achieving is what? The Lord's forgiveness. The Lord's forgiveness. And we finna eat today, man. We finna sit down together. We finna eat from this Bible, because that's our job. We ate from the book, and we was set to go out and what? Feed the sheep. Feed the sheep. I'm reading Ezekiel 3:1. It says, "Moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, eat that thou findest. Eat this roll." I'm reading it again. "Moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, eat that thou findest. Eat this roll and go speak unto the house of Israel," man. That's what we're supposed to do. Prophesy. Prophesy. What do you find in this book? Woes, lamentations, right? Prophecy, right? History, nationalities. This is a magical book. When I say magical, we ain't talking about that bullshit witchcraft Esau got. This is true power. This is true power. This book talks about things that ain't even happened yet. That still is going to take 1,000 years for it to happen. It talks about Esau being burned off the face of the earth. That's damn near 1,000 years from now. New heavens, new earth, right? New bodies. I'm going to read it again. Ezekiel 3:1. "Moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, eat that thou findest. Eat this roll and go speak unto the house of Israel. So I opened my mouth, and he caused me to eat that roll. And he said unto me, Son of man, cause thy belly to eat, and fill thy bowels with this roll that I give thee. Then did I eat it, and it was in my mouth as honey for sweetness. And he said unto me, Son of man, go get thee unto the house of Israel, and speak my words unto them. And speak my words unto them, whether they hear or whether they forbear." Because this has been a rebellious nation. This has been a rebellious nation. I'm going to read the book of, let's go to the book of Jeremiah 3, verse 12. It says, Go and proclaim these words towards the north, and say, Return thou backsliding Israel, saith Yahweh, and I will not cause mine anger to fall upon you, for I am merciful, saith the Lord, and I will not keep my anger forever. And the mercies, we feel the mercies of the Lord, because he sent his son to die for what? For the whole nation, but really the elect first, because the elect is who's going to be delivered and saved. The elect is who's going to be delivered and saved, and that's who he was speaking to. He wasn't speaking to all Israel. Yahweh Shai was not speaking to all Israel. The Lord is not thinking about all Israel right now, man. The election have obtained it, but what the rest were blinded. So we're not worried about the rest, right? So I'm going to keep reading. This is the book of Jeremiah 3, verse 13. "Only acknowledge thine iniquity, that thou hast transgressed against Yahweh thy power, and hast scattered thy ways to the strangers under every green tree," right? Under every green tree. There you go again. The trees, right? The nations, the strangers, the people, "and ye have not obeyed my voice, saith Yahweh. Turn, O backsliding children, saith Yahweh, for I am married unto you." Ain't the Lord calling us to a marriage, right? We about to be joined unto the Lord. "Turn, O backsliding children, saith Yahweh, for I am married unto you, and I will take you one of a city and two of a family, and I will bring you to Zion." Verse 15, here's the point. "And I will give you pastors according to mine heart." I'm read it again. "And I will give you," because before you had pastors who were feeding themselves. And pastors leading you astray, man, just taking money out your pocket, right? He don't care that you got kids to feed. He don't care that your husband died a few months ago. Keep bringing that money in every Sunday, every Saturday, every Thursday, Tuesday, whatever day is, he gonna rob a motherfucker. They some criminals, man. The Lord gonna put a spirit, man, where the people in congregation gonna start killing these fucking preachers. That's what's about to happen. These preachers about to get killed by their own congregation, man. I'm reading. It says, and I will give you pastors according to mine heart. Why? Because these preachers are not feeding the Lord's shepherd. They're not the Lord's shepherd. They're not feeding the Lord's sheep. They're leading the sheep astray, man. They're coming out of their own hearts. They're filling up their pockets, right? They're pushing false doctrines. They're pushing words that are not to be spoken, man. Right? Filthy words. Promoting Jesus Christ. Promoting Allah, Buddha, all this bullshit, man. Promoting this world. You got a lot of these preachers, man. They fucking part of this society, man. Who be right there next to the president when he getting sworn in, some zombie ass nigga from some Baptist ass church. And I will give you pastors according to mine heart, which shall feed you with what? Which shall feed you. We eating right now. Which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding. Knowledge and understanding, because that is what the beginning of wisdom. That is the beginning of wisdom. And man, these people in the society, they don't got no wisdom. They don't got no knowledge. They don't got no understanding. Right? Let's go to this other verse. I'm going to read the book of... You know we got to do the book of John 21. And let's start at 16. Matter of fact, we're going to go to 15. This is the book of John 21 and 15. So when they had dined, Yahushua said to Simon Peter, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me more than these? He saith unto him, Yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He said unto him, Feed my lambs, right? Feed my lambs. Because he called you to be a fisher of men. A fisher of men. So what, we're fishing men out of this wicked world to what? To feed them with the knowledge and wisdom of this gospel, man. That's what's going to make them whole. That's because they were just zombies, bones, right? So they needed the milk. They needed some meat. They needed that bread. They needed this food right here, which is the gospel. It says a man can't live off bread alone, right? So what else are you living off of? This truth. Verse 15, so when they had dined, Yahushua said to Simon Peter, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me more than these? He saith unto him, Yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He said unto him, Feed my lambs. He said to him again the second time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? He said unto him, Yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He said unto him, Feed my sheep. He said unto him the third time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? Peter was grieved because he said unto him the third time, Lovest thou me? And he said unto him, Lord, thou knowest all things. Thou knowest that I love thee. Yahushua said unto him, what? Feed my sheep. Feed my sheep. It's our job to feed the sheep. It's not your fucking job to be a fucking painter, a boxer, a mechanic, a motherfucking rapper, a producer, a football player, a pimp, a gangbanger, a teacher, a lawyer, a doctor, a nurse. No, motherfucker, nigga. If the Lord done gave you this knowledge, wake your ass up and what? Feed the sheep. You had men who was doing whatever they was doing. They left all that shit alone to what? Feed the sheep. I'm going to go to the book of Ecclesiasticus 24 verse 1. Yeah, we're going to go through this one right here. It says, Wisdom shall praise herself and shall glory in the midst of her people. Wisdom shall praise herself and shall glory in the midst of her people. In the congregation of the Most High shall she open her mouth and triumph before his power. I came out of the mouth of the Most High and covered the earth as a cloud. Well, that's that wisdom. Only place you get this truth and wisdom and knowledge from is this Bible, man. It's from this Bible, man. That worldly knowledge is bullshit. Why do you think these devils change their books every year? Every year, man, it's a new book, right? Because whatever bullshit they thought they believed in, they're finding out now that was madness. So they got to keep changing everything. But guess what? The Lord said, "I change not." That's why this same word's been here for forever. And read it says, "In the congregation of the Most High shall she open her mouth and triumph before his power. I came out of the mouth of the Most High and covered the earth as a cloud. I dwelt in high places, in my thrones in a cloudy pillar. I alone compassed the circuit of heaven and walked in the bottom of the deep, in the waves of the sea, and all the earth, and every people and nation I got a possession. With all these I sought rest, and in whose inheritance shall I abide. So the Creator of all things gave me the commandment, and he that made me caused my tabernacle to rest, and said, Let thy dwelling be in who? In Jacob, and thine inheritance in Israel. Where's wisdom going to be found? In Jacob, not in these other nations, man. I tell you in the book of Deuteronomy, man. This shall be your wisdom in the sight of the nations, and they shall see it and say, Surely this is a wise and understanding people, right? He created me from the beginning before the world, and I shall never fail. In the holy tabernacle I served before him, and so was I established in Zion. Likewise, in the beloved city he gave me rest, and Jerusalem was my power. And I took root in honorable people, even the portion of the Lord's inheritance. I was exalted like a cedar in Lebanon, and as a cypress tree upon the mountains of Hermon. I was exalted like a palm tree in En Gedi, and as a rose plant in Jericho, as a fair olive tree in a pleasant field, and grew up as a plane tree by the water. Yeah, the fruits of this knowledge is like food. We keep telling you, man. I gave a sweet smell like cinnamon and aspalathes, and I yielded a pleasant odor like the best mirth, as galbanum and onyx and sweet storax, and as the fume of frankincense in the tabernacle. As the turpentine tree I stretched out my branches, and my branches are the branches of honor and grace. As the vine brought I forth pleasant savor. I'm reading it again. As the vine brought I forth pleasant savor, and my flowers are the fruit of honor and riches. Yeah, because this is better than gold and silver, man. This wisdom. This wisdom is better than wealth. This is wealth. This is everything. I am the mother of fair love and fear and knowledge and holy hope, because the beginning of knowledge was the fear of the Most High. If you don't fear the Lord, man, you're not in this truth. And knowledge and holy hope, I therefore, being eternal, am given to all my children which are named of him. Come unto me, all ye that desirous, and fill yourselves with my fruits. And what? And fill yourself with my fruits. For my memorial is sweeter than honey, and mine inheritance like the honeycomb. That they that eat me shall yet be hungry, and they that drink me shall be thirsty. That you're gonna thirst for more of this truth. You're gonna want more of this knowledge, man. He that obeyeth me shall never be confounded, and they that work by me shall not do amiss. All these things are the book of the covenant of the Most High. The Most High. Read that again. All these are the book of the covenant of the Most High Yahweh, even the law which Moses commanded for inheritance unto who? The congregation of Jacob, man. That's who the Lord's dealing with. That's who's going to receive this knowledge, man. That's the only people who could eat from this knowledge, this book, this Bible.